David.
Yeah, that's David. Yeah, exactly. Or you can say no. Martin does. I don't think Martin does anymore, but he did used to.
Yeah, used to.
Martin still does some races.
He does, but like only like a little bit. Like, it's not as usual as it used to be, like in 2011 or something. 2011, he did all the way, like alone. I think.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I forgot. Actually, no, because I've gone through like I've rewatched the Hamilton every single Hamilton win so far.
So far.
Like the 22, the 92 wins that you got, the one that one. And it was like Lewis Hamilton brilliantly wins in shot. Like that's all I heard. That's all I heard. Like the only thing I heard was Martin Brundle. I didn't hear the other guy. What was the guy back in the day? It was actually a really good job, pretty good commentary.
Oh,
How about whenever it goes silent?
Murray Walker.
Yeah.
God bless his soul.
No, not high pitched. No, not Murray. R.I.P. Rest in peace, King.
If it goes
James
quiet,
Hunt?
just make some race. Small
No, what's he called? The guy that commented.
Oh God!
I
What
think I
happened?
know
The one,
his name.
the 2008 Brazilian Grand Prix. I'm pretty sure you know him. It's pretty sure. Just go to that race. Go to the just listen to the commentary. You know who I mean. You'll know who I mean because I forgot his name. What?
Can I just not have a Pacific role and just just commentate?
Yeah, just.
Well, like we don't have any. We can't do anything. You have 4 commentators. Like 2 commentators is already enough.
I'm
Yeah,
Ted.
2
I'm a
commentators.
headline reporter.
Yeah, exactly. You no, it's fine to have 3 commentators, 2 commentators, but you can get Ted and a champion, a world champion, like you get what I mean. So like from experience stuff like that, you get what I mean. But like 3 commentators, what are you gonna be? Anthony, what that race control guy? Anthony Davis or something. I don't know. I forgot what his name is. But like, you get what I mean. Three commentators is already way too overlapping. Two is already enough. 1 is like completely fine, I think.
Well, to be fair, 2 is already quite chaotic if they do not
Exactly.
know how to. Yeah.
If they don't know how to manage themselves
to each other.
properly.
Talk
Exactly.
among each other, yeah.
Yeah.
So.
That's the problem.
Alright, so let me just.
So, yeah.
Get tracks. Alright, so it is currently 5:04 p.m. and the race is going to be starting in less than 1 minute.
Oh, 5:05.
So remember, here in BFWC we do not have any qualifying. Oh, the Rapid has already started to join race. Okay, so who has gotten the grid? Let's see here. I see a Mercedes.
I see 2 Mercedes. I think it's Chris who has gone on top of the 2. Chris has gotten pole, and it's a front row lockout
For the Hong Kong?
For Hong Kong at the moment, yeah, but not like front row for the 2 Mercedes in Hong Kong.
In fact, it's actually top 3 for Hong Kong. Kazoo is in the 3rd place. I Love Ethan, aka Roblox Fighters in Singapore, Giovanna in 5th, Senna behind him, Little Boy, and we have the final Mercedes of BBQ? Who is that?
That's BB Queen. He's from
Lights out,
Singapore.
and away we go! As we can see here, the Hong Kong drivers are squabbling for the lead. Chris takes the lead with Jesse right behind him, trying to go side by side. Chris takes the inside and Jesse takes it on the outside. Chris and Jesse pulling away for the rest of the pack. As the drivers now approaching turn 5, Jesse overtakes Chris for the lead. Senna goes wide in the RDA car. Little Boy is falling behind everybody.
But as you can see here, they go down. 1, 2, 3 for Mercedes. But it's not all. It's not all the Hong Kong drivers because that one of them are Piervana, as Jesse is leading from Chris to Piervana to Ethan, but Ethan is dropped a little bit behind, and now they're fighting for third place. I mean, fourth
my.
place.
Oh,
They
it's a
are
crash for
all behind
Piervana!
the fourth place.
Piervana crashed again!
That's-
Piervana!
is go-
Piervana's out of the track. I don't think he is able to rejoin the race, and unfortunately, that is the end of Singapore.
What, Singapore's out?
Singapore is
Singapore.
basically out of this.
With
Well,
only
Piervana's
Ethan
wrapped
left.
over the bridge. He
Only
might get to
Ethan left. He
rejoin
needs
the
to.
lap
He needs to hope that Hong Kong, both Hong Kong drivers disconnect, and he can fight with Kazoo at the current moment because he is fighting with Kazoo.
And
He's
this
going
is-
to be fighting Kazoo in a few laps at the current moment. Here comes Kazoo, maybe around the outside. Kazoo trying on Ethan. Ethan, we know he is gonna be defending that position for his life. But Senna now right on the rear of that Haas car. He's gonna try to get the Hong Kong driver, and is he gonna maybe go try to go down the inside or on the outside? He's gonna look to the outside, Senna. He's gonna maybe look about it, but he just has
Senna overtakes.
But now it's down the inside, maybe round the outside. Whoa, this is really confusing between these two. Switch back from Senna, and has a beautiful switch back
Oh,
from Senna.
no. Senna loses speed. Senna loses out to Kazoo.
overtakes.
Oh, Kazoo flipped. That's it. Oh, huge crash.
He's crashed. He's out of this race.
What
He's
a
out of
chaotic
this race.
start. And no safety car.
Oh!
Wait a minute! Oh no, I realized there's auto repair is left on! Oh no! What a mistake for the race organizers! They left the race control on!
And going back to Chris now, he is trying desperately to get on Jez's tail, but I don't think Jez is slipping away here. Going back to Senna, he is just trying his best.
So yeah, you can see both Indonesian and Singaporean drivers are trying their best. As the two Hong Kong drivers, I think they're gonna start fighting in a few laps again. 6/10 is the gap at the current moment, and it's going slowly going up now as Chris is losing a little bit of time in sector 1, but is gonna start going down a little bit by little bit because Chris is taking better lines than Jesse at the current moment, as it's clearly visible that he's taking more risks, but the risk that he takes. Oh, Ethan is not sweeping. Oh, he flips. Senna also flips, but he's coming out in front. Senna is now in front of Ethan. He's third place now. It's now a little boy is still in fifth place, but these two are gonna start fighting in a few laps. Here they go. It's
Just going back to Jez and Chris now, the gap has decreased, and it looks like striking distance may be in 1 lap. Chris now has fastest lap here in this race.
Oh, Chris crashed! Chris got stuck in the barrier!
He's stuck in the wall. That's
Chris
him
has
out of
crashed.
this race.
That is Chris out of this race here. Unbelievable.
This means it's Hong Kong versus Indo versus Singapore for the win at the current moments.
By the way, guys, I got some breaking
And
news
then
from
Senna.
Nate Meno. Can you report on that?
So Piervana has made his way back onto the track and is a lap down.
Can you tell us more about that? How did Piervana get back on track?
They found an escape road that goes over the track, and they made it back to the pits, but they are 1 lap down.
Very, very interesting indeed. 1 lap down, 100 seconds. Oh, that is going to be a titan fight for Piervana.
But he's still getting points for Singapore, as Ethan is gonna try and hold on to that second place to do as much as he can. But looks like maybe, I don't know, Indonesia is looking pretty strong right now.
Indeed it is. Senna
And it
and Little Boy.
3 and 4. Piervana.
It looks like
Singapore is 2 and 6.
Senna is approaching.
We are going to have to wait for another fight to come up because at the current moment no fights are happening. So if you are Okay, I'm not gonna say that. So at the current moment, Jazzy leading. I don't know what corner is okay. As at the current moment, Indonesia is winning. Thank you for that, Warma. On the reports. Ethan having the first purple sector. I think he's gonna start to push these. Jazzy and Ethan, I think they have fought before. I think somewhere. But now going through Cop's corner, Ethan taking it nice and easy. You don't want to mess it up through these corners because at the current moment he is not messing it up. He is pushing hard on the mediums.
Ethan just
But
stopped.
what has happened to Ethan? He's just stopped. Senna is now back past. What has happened there? Has Ethan's mouth just failed? Has he just failed?
That Ferrari is just not performing up to his standards at all. You can see him braking in the middle of the corner. I think he has a brake failure or something like that with the mouse. So
And that puts Senna into second place. And I just want to go back to Beppis. What do you think of this race so far?
oh, this is one of the most interesting starts we have ever seen. This is way more chaotic than IFRBC. So far, we have no idea who is going to have the advantage unless I start calculating some points for the three teams.
Oh, but the Ferrari catches up to Senna. It's a battle here. Senna, oh, it's neck and neck here. The Ferrari gets out on top and is past Senna. Goes back. Senna trying to push as hard as he can, but I think the Ferrari will just get there. Senna. This is very close. It may have to go down to the straight here to find out.
As they both approach corner 9, oh, the Ferrari made a mistake!
Ferrari gone. Senna has got second place back in this race now.
That is that
Ethan is revving up his engine! He is stopped! He is stopped!
Singapore is officially out, I think, because Piovana can't really do anything about it.
Piovana will need to have a miracle.
God, this is a very chaotic race right now.
As Ethan he can't do anything to do.
And if
Can't
you're
do
just
anything.
joining us now, this has been a very chaotic race so far with many twists and turns.
Oh, Ethan's out! Ethan's out! Ethan's
Ethan's
out! He's
out?
back! He's back! He's back in the race! Ethan is now back in the race!
Oh.
He's out of that curb! And now he's 53 seconds behind, but he's still in this race! He could still fight for points! He could still maybe fight against Little Boy right here, because Little Boy is struggling on his pace at the current moment, but looks like Senna is catching up to a Alpine.
And going here, Pierre. It looks like Pierre is approaching Little Boy, but I think Pierre may be a lap down.
Indeed,
He is
it
a lap
is.
down. As the current moment, no current action happening, but Senna has gone past a certain Alpine, and I do not know who that is.
Senna.
Wait a minute, is that Yong? Yong is the missing Singaporean driver. He has joined way too late. Somebody tell him
Oh,
that he's
Alpine in
not
the
in
pit,
the
Alpine in the
race. He has missed it.
And it looks like Young.
Is not there.
Yeah, he's not in the leaderboard because he joined late. So, because of the rules, you have to be early on time and there is no restarts. That means you are automatically getting 0 points. While I was talking, Senna lose control, but he has regained control. But that means Senna lost some time.
This might mean that Jesse can have a full pit stop advantage over him, and this could eventually lead to Jesse cleanly winning this race. But I don't want to say that too soon, because he might get some bumps and lose a lot of time.
I think Jez will need to pit soon, or this could be really, really bad for him. But since there is no action happening right here, I just want to ask you all, what do you think of this race going into 10 more laps?
This is a very pretty exciting race so far with only 5 drivers currently racing. So it's anybody's game right now because the weather is still too unstable to clearly tell who will win. But if JZ could keep the car under control throughout the entire race, that will be an easy 25 points for for Hong Kong.
And
But
see,
his teammates, both Kazoo and Chris, is out of the race, so we will have to count down to the laps.
and just seeing how chaotic this race is being so far, what are you expecting from Group 4?
No idea yet. Group 4, a lot of new drivers I've never seen before, but I know Koala. Koala has more or less the same pace as me, but he has been a little bit not practicing a lot these days, active in IFR, so Australia, yeah, it is a question mark, so I can't tell much.
So just going back to Jez and Senna, Senna has lost about 4 seconds there. So the now Chase
And,
is up by 15.
Yeah, so according to my calculations, Senna and Little Boy is going to score 18 and 15 points. That is going to be equivalent to 33 points, which is more than 25 points of Jezza. So that means Indonesia is going to win at the current pace.
if they do keep this up, which is very likely actually, because Senna can just chill at this point. Senna can just completely he doesn't need to mind about Jesse at this point. He can just but they need to depend on Little Boy though. Little Boy is losing a lot of time to Ethan at the current moment. We know Ethan is a way faster driver than Little Boy. At the current moment, as you can see, his pace is currently the gap is currently fluctuating. He is gaining on Jesse and he's losing. Pirvana's into the pits, as we see that.
First one to pit. I wonder if he called the gun
And
too
goes on
early.
medium.
According to the weather updates here, it is still partly cloudy, so it looks like it's going to be cloudy throughout the race.
So no changes anymore through the weather, and we are going to wait for another battle to emerge. Maybe Jesse will react to Pirvana, but he's a lap down though, Pirvana, so he won't get as much time. So Jesse is going to stay out. Let's look at Senna. If he is going to come into the pits and react to Pirvana, which is very much not likely.
But just
That's for a
going to Jesse right now, his tires are now 11 laps old, so he may need to come into the pits soon.
They definitely will, because those mediums are long past their best. They have seen better days, to be honest.
Senna is stuck in
Senna's
the middle
lying.
of the track. This is not looking
Senna has stopped here.
Is this?
good. Oh no, don't tell me.
Oh,
Please
no.
Is
don't
he
tell
out?
me.
Is he out? He's going to. It looks
It
like.
looks like he's trying his best to start up the engine, and Little Boy comes up, and he is now in second place in this race. What happened to Senna?
Senna,
Senna
please don't tell
is
me you have an
lagging.
internet connection now.
Ferrari in the pits.
I think Senna is out. So Little Boy is currently.
What has happened to Senna?
Oh! Ethan is just pitted, but Senna.
Ethan goes on to
Senna-
the softs. It's going to be interesting to see if he can keep those tyres lasting for the rest of the race.
Senna looks like he is out. Yeah, he does look like he's out. I think he is gone. So it is bye-bye for Indonesia, I guess. Because we know Little Boy can't really... It's a 42-second gap. So Jesse clearly is going to win.
Well, we can't say that just in your own words. Anything can happen here. There is still 6 more laps to go.
True, but as you said at USA, this looks very much as a comfortable gap. But as well, I do not want to say it as early as now because
And
anything
I
can
think
happen.
it's confirmed here Senna is out of this British Grand Prix here. And Jesse just needs to keep his race. Just needs to keep his pace here, and he will win if he keeps up his pace here.
Little
looks like
boy
he's
in the
speeding.
Aston Martin. You can see him understeering in that Aston Martin. I think he has a bad setup, so that is why he's losing a lot of time in terms of pace.
I think
Maybe.
right now it would be a great time for Jesse to pit and get some fresh tires on, because 44 seconds is quite a comfortable setback there. And he doesn't come into the pits.
Jesse is gonna. I don't think Jesse is gonna try and pit anytime soon because he can just make it a one set.
And that's almost a minute. Ethan is behind Jesse now.
It's little boy is almost a minute behind Jesse. This is going to be very much historic race right here because this is the largest gap we've ever seen in BFWC in this current stage of now.
And it looks like Pierre is just trying to get past.
He's gonna try to unlap himself at the current moment, but is he gonna try? He seems like he can get past, but little boy is still trying to hold on.
He is swerving left and right. I think he's trying to warm up his tires.
But he's behind little boy and he's past little boy. He's unlapped himself. Little boy has let him through. I think. Oh wait, never mind.
Little boy is not giving up.
He's not giving up. He's not letting him unlap. He is letting him. He is letting him now.
He's unlapped himself.
He's letting him unlap.
There's another pit.
Jesse pits. Jesse is gonna pit. Jesse has pitted, so he's gonna now. What tire is he gonna go onto? Presumably the mediums or the soft tire.
What's he going?
He has gone to the soft compound.
He has gone to the soft tires here.
As Ethan trying to bang in the fast lap. But Jesse is gonna start. Jesse is gonna start going on a charge here. He's gonna try and make up. Trying to go for this. Oh, Jesse!
Ooh, nice recovery there. Almost hit the yellow sausage curse, but luckily he managed to get the Mercedes under control.
But just going back to Little Boy and the Pierre drama, it looks like Little Boy has pitted here.
So it's clear Singapore is second at this point. So Indonesia looks like it's out.
No, I don't think Indonesia can recover now.
Ooh, Ethan!
Ethan, he's out!
He has crashed at turn 1. He has hit the yellow sausage curse. He got a big air. And Ethan is out on the track. He is trapped. He is trapped. He cannot rejoin the track. Ethan is on the race.
Wait, but no, I think there is a way to get back on.
You're right.
Little Boy hits the curve there.
Can he get back on track? This is the question. Can he get back on track? He's gonna try to ride that bridge. Is he gonna try to use that bridge to his advantage?
Ethan, use the bridge. Use the bridge. No, he can't use the bridge. The bridge is not physics. Use the bridge, Ethan.
I don't think he sees it.
Can you use the bridge? No, he can't. Ethan is truly stuck.
I don't think he sees it.
And I think that is I Love taking over Little Boy here.
I don't think that is that. I think this is it for Singapore. Singapore is officially out.
What an interesting.
He is currently comfortable in first place, but I don't want to say he's gonna win though.
And just like that, Singapore chances of winning is gone.
They could have gotten second place, but now looks like
it's going back to Hong Kong.
Surprisingly, it looks like Pierre Vanna might actually get a podium from this.
Yeah, it does look like it. He will. So it does, but it's now.
And yes, Pierre Vanna is now on the podium. Third place.
As Jesse gets the fastest lap.
Ethan has just resetted his car. He is officially out of the race.
Rapid, for some reason, telling Jesse to stop there.
Not sure why is the race control ordering the driver to stop. I don't see any problem with it.
Pierre Vanna is, I think, yeah, Pierre Vanna is he's not going that fast. I think he's done.
I don't see why.
I think he's trying. Oh no, he's trying to get the battle in here. So the battle between Little Boy and Piravana continues.
And the little boy there just gets in there. Wow.
He just gets through, yeah, he just gets through, but Piravana did let him through. So these two are going to start fighting. Although Piravana is a lap down, I think he's going to try to unlap himself to make it a challenge, really, against himself.
And 2 laps to go here in this British Grand Prix.
This is
What
the
a
final.
race this has been.
Yeah, true. As I think this is going to be the final,
Oh, and
battle
Jez!
that we're gonna have this.
What happened to Jez?
Jez hit a sausage curb there. And
But he didn't. But he didn't pin it, did he? As
Yeah.
now Piravana and Little Boy, they're gonna start fighting. The duel continues into the final laps of this race. This is going to be the final battle, I think we're gonna see, because Jazzy has a clear lead over everyone. Piravana having a little bit of tank slapper, but he's gonna try to catch Little Boy once more. He's right on. He's gonna try to get onto the gearbox of Little Boy. I think Little Boy has a really bad line as well as a really bad setup. That's why he's losing that much more time to Piravana and to Jazzy as well. But at the current moment, Little Boy is comfortably in front of Piravana. Obviously, Piravana being a lap down is going to be very interesting. As Jazzy comes around the final corner to take into lap 18 out of 18. He's going to start the final lap.
And it's the final lap here. And I think it's clear to say that Jazzy has a high probability of winning this race here.
As Little Boy and Piravana, I don't think Piravana is gonna even try to fight it anymore. I think he's just gonna hold back, sit tight, and let it go, because there's no point on battling on dead mediums on fresh thoughts.
Oh!
Piravana! He's actually flipped nicely. He's now back on track. He did an absolute trick shot. He did a trick. He wanted to show us all what he could do.
What a show off!
He did a trick he wanted to do. As now Jazzy getting near to the wall there. But Jazzy, he came to Great Britain. He's gonna win here in Great Britain, I think. He just needs to survive this last corner.
On the final corner here.
Corner he goes. It's gonna be him. It's gonna be Jazzy winning here in Great Britain. There you go. As he crosses the line to take it for Hong Kong. It was devastation for Hong Kong at the start, but now
he's going
backwards. And
what a race here today. Absolutely chaotic start here on the first few laps. But Jazzy came, he saw, and he won the British Grand Prix.
Jazzy with the masterclass, he nearly lapped the whole field. As Jazzy is your winner here in Great Britain, but it's a team's effort. So he wins here for Hong Kong.
And he's doing donuts.
And yeah, he is doing donuts. As Hong Kong will be in, I think, in the top bracket, if I'm not wrong, or the bottom bracket. I'm not sure. And that will be it, I think, for.
And it looks like
We were waiting for Little Boy. Little Boy crossing the line to take second for Indonesia, I guess. He is slowly crossing that line. He's gonna slowly cross it.
oh, and what happened to the safety car there? My God.
And he's now crossed the line. He's almost crossed the line, and he's gonna sit there. He's gonna go across the line.
So that is it. Congratulations,
Yeah, that is
Hong
it.
Kong. And in second place, we have Little Boy. So that is going to be Indonesia. And Piravana will be taking turn for Singapore.
And I just want to say to everyone watching here, what a great race this has been, but stay tuned for more. Just in about 30 minutes time, 20 minutes time actually, we'll be seeing New Zealand and Australia versus India versus Europe 1 here in Malaysia. So stay tuned for that.
Yep,
I think we'll be going over to the podium game now, if I'm correct.
that is correct. So, I am going to currently invite all the drivers to go to the podium game now.
And I guess this is my turn to do the interviews.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Because I don't do anything after this.
Yeah, I just do the interviews usually and just
Yeah.
hand the trophies.
Will Buxton, let's go.
What an interesting race. I'm just getting excited for the Malaysian Grand Prix here. A lot of new talents for round 4, so this could be very, very interesting. But Pepis, I just want to go to you. What did you think of the race?
Wow, what a race. Nobody totally expected that. Like, at first point, we thought that Hong Kong has the advantage, and then it quickly goes to Indonesia. Then it went to Singapore when the Indonesian crashed. Then it went back to Hong Kong. Like I said, this team-based event here, the game can change at any time. So that is what makes it so interesting. And we're just so blessed to be able to watch that amazing race just now.
And just seeing round 3, just like I was saying, what do you expect for round 4 with a lot of new talents? And maybe someone will make their mark here.
Definitely more exciting racing.
With the amount of turns and Sepang being a wide track, that will create very, very good opportunities.
Indeed it is. So yeah, the Penang street-based circuit, really one of the newest track here. There's a little bit of bumps there. It's very interesting, fast-flowing track. It's almost like Singapore in regardless. So yeah. So let's have a quick interview
And
here.
I'm just going to Chris there. What place did Chris come?
Chris crashed.
Oh yeah. So Chris, do you have time for a quick interview? All right, Chris. You had an unlucky race there, the unfortunate crash, but it was very well done to you, and but going there, unfortunately. Yeah, so that was very unlucky there, but it's just the fun that counts, doesn't it? Right, thank you for your time, and I'm still very disappointed that you had to crash. It was an amazing race by you, and I wish you all the best. Right, next interview. Oh, Kazoo, he crashed as well. Kazoo, do you have time for an interview? Alright, Kazoo, first of all, I just want to say it was very unlucky with you and Chris crashing there. It didn't look the best, but when you were still in the race, how was it? Well, practice makes perfect. But very unlucky. And thank you for your time, and I wish you all the best, even in IFRBC next season. Thank you for your time. No problem. Right, and I think that's it for the interviews. So,
Alright. So, are we done with the interviews?
yeah.
Alright.
So,
Let's currently invite all the drivers to the cooldown room and then we will prepare the podium very soon.
right, I'm just getting the show face. There. I just need to see. So, was it Hong Kong that goes through, or?
Yeah, Hong Kong won the
The hell
race.
moved the Aston?
Second place goes to Indonesia.
The
Third
third.
place, Singapore.
And third
God,
place
I hate what I
Oh,
hate
no, he
what I
was second,
said
wasn't he? Yeah.
pre-race.
Yeah.
I think I caused Singapore the downfall there.
Well, to be fair, Yong was late to the race, so he was unable to contribute in any meaningful way, unfortunately. So yeah, we will begin podium shortly. Alright. In third place goes to Singapore. And in second place goes to Indonesia. Where's everybody?
I
And in
think
first
they-
place goes to Hong Kong.
I'll just be the representative for Indo.
Alright, yeah, go ahead.
Oh.
Yeah, because I'm Indonesian anyways. I can be a representative.
I'll just be Singapore because I live closest
Yeah.
to Singapore. Why not?
Alright, we shall now play the national anthem of China.
Based.
And now it's time for champagne. Ladies and gentlemen, what an amazing race that was between Hong Kong, Indonesia and Singapore. That is all for Group 3 qualifiers. Stay tuned for the qualifiers Group 4, where we have a matchup between Australia, New Zealand, India and Europe 1. So stay tuned.
updated the commentary, VC.
Where's the next race held?
Malaysia.
Sepang.
Cheers.
And I'm just going to see the lineup for. Now, it doesn't look like it's raining in Malaysia so far, so I think we're gonna have a clear start to the race. But before we have a lot of new talents. So, Pepis, what do you think of this race and how do you think it's going to go down? The fastest lap here currently in Malaysia is 1 minute 12 seconds. Just behind that, 1 minute and 14 seconds. And for India, in third place right now, it is 115 seconds. So a very close way to start practice session off. As I've said before, an AMW crash is there. And it looks like NIH is driving in a Williams. AMW, I think, is driving in a Lotus. Mobile is driving in a Ferrari. Taki is driving in a McLaren. And Black Knight is driving in a Mercedes.
A wide variety of drivers. I mean cars, sorry, for the Australian team.
Very close, as it's mainly 2 second or 1 second gaps here for the practice lap. So if you've just joined the VC and you do not know what this is now, this is Group 4, Australia and New Zealand versus India versus Europe 1, held here in Sepang, Malaysia. And I think that's NIH starting his hop lap. Whoa! And I think that's Danny going wide in the Mercedes car.
Danny is one of the very talented people in the
And what
IFRBC
happened
championships. So it'd be interesting to see what he can do here in Malaysia.
And it looks like NIH has just increased his practice time by 3 seconds.
Oh my.
He is now at 1 minute 11 seconds.
It's a pretty decent time, pretty close. I don't think that's close to the world record yet, but it is pretty close.
I believe the world record is
110.
Yeah, 110.
Well, that's very close. That's very well done from me right there.
I think the Malaysian world record. I think it's 110. But like, I know who's close to it.
Mobile
Oh,
hits the wall,
Mobile. It looks like
absolutely
he's lost
demolishes his
all
car.
of his all of his wheels there. And I think auto repair is on. Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's still on.
And IH there just he slid a bit there. Not sure what happened. But AMW and what looks to be Tacky just coming out of the pits in his McLaren there. Young is back and ready for more. No clue
Mac gets a
why.
really good lap in there, 115.3.
Let me just turn on auto repair off. Unlike just now in Great Britain where I forgot to. Yeah. Alright, let me get the safety car prepared.
But Beth, is just because you're back now, I just want to ask you, how do you think this race will go down?
It is anybody's game, literally, at this point. Like, just now in Great Britain, nobody expected the win from Hong Kong. So, the same could be applied here in Malaysia. We got a really good team from Australia and New Zealand with Koala and Pudge. But India also have Nee and Traxton. And don't forget Europe won as well. So, there could be a wildcard here. It's anybody's game at this rate. So, you have quite
Anything as good as Europe 2 was in Group 2, then they might be able to win this race.
It was a very interesting race, and it looks like Danny and NIH are battling, even though it's practice.
No, I don't think they are battling. They're not trying to battle. But it does look like a battle, actually.
Yeah.
Down the inside goes Danny, I think, but he's on the soft tire and he's on the medium compound.
Very
As-
interesting. It looks like the majority of the racers are on soft tires. Yep. But that looks like NIH is on the medium, so I think he'll be going for life more than speed here. He goes wide.
But it looks like Nee is doing pretty good, actually, on his tire wear. As AMW in a Lotus, getting a purple
Very
sector.
interesting there.
I think he's
And
maxed out that
it
Lotus,
looks
and
like
now
we
he's going
have
to try to
a-
push.
Looks like we have a Aston Martin on the track. I'm not
A
sure.
lot of the process here, because a lot of people, Rapid has got a purple sector as well.
Oh, whoa! What happened
Oh,
to the
Ninja!
Ning getting very
Ninja's-
sketchy there.
Yeah, Ninja, I don't think he hasn't been practicing a lot, so he's gonna have to take back that pace as Taki.
This is a very slippery track
Indeed.
surface as well.
It's a very wide track.
Whoa!
Opportunity
Taki!
That's way too close for
to
comfort.
taxi. Oh my god, he's just crashed into the barrier there. Not sure
What,
what
Taki? No, he didn't. He didn't. Oh, Rapid's still gone. Snappy's in
happened. What
this.
happened to NIH? Is he getting a new car or?
Yeah,
Yes,
I
he
think he is. I think he's on the soft now.
Is he on soft
Pretty
tires?
sure.
Find out. No,
No, he's mediums.
still on the
Mediums.
mediums. Very interesting tactic. But I think he'll try to preserve his tires.
Is Rapid going out the pits backwards?
I think he is.
I think AM. I'm not sure if AMW is going out of
He's
the
driving
track
the track
way.
backwards,
Yeah.
Rapid. That's not allowed, is it?
I'm just going to Rapid there. He's driving the track backwards. That's very strange. And we're going to AMW. He's driving the track backwards as well. But he's got his lap time down by 2 seconds to 1:13. But Ninja comes out of there, and he is
Oh,
with 112.
12.5.
Splits the
That was-
difference.
That was very unexpected there by Ninja.
Very good lap
Oh.
time there.
Yeah, exactly. He hasn't practiced in a long time, and he's already back. He's on pace.
And he
And there's a
may
safety
just
car on the
break-
track driven by.
And he may just break the
H4M4.
stereotype for Aston Martin.
Okay, yeah, I am driving the safety car. Wait, listen, I'll bring it back to the pits.
I think Ninja's got a decent lap time there as well. He's.
Track is pulled over to the side of
Oh,
the track.
what happened to Ninja there? I think he just reset. I think he's going on the soft tires. And who is that Mercedes that I just saw going out backwards? That is.
So, does anybody know who is AMW?
That's Punch.
Ah, okay. AMW is Purge.
Oh, that was S104
so
that you saw going
AMW
backwards.
is Australia and New Zealand.
Ooh, rip.
Oh, the drivers allowed to exit the pits backwards
No, I'm not
to
sure.
start
they-
their lap?
In the usual qualifying rules in Alpha BC, no, but since this is the BFWC, it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
So who is this Black Knight Danny? Oh, that's Danny.
That's Daddy, yeah. Black Knight Daddy.
That was obvious. My
There's
bad.
AMW back into the pits for the third time now.
Where is Kevin? Is Kevin here yet? Kevin from India.
Kevin's still at home.
I don't see any orange.
Kazoo is also racing back in his hats for some reason.
Did you forget to take Kevin on your holiday? I'm so disappointed in you.
NIH hits the sausage curb but recovers it just
Oh!
in time.
NIH is just knee.
Yeah, it's just knee.
Like
Alright,
you know,
S104
your knee
hit
on your
the
leg.
wall. Resets.
I didn't want to correct you. because
Trexton gets a
I
112.
feel bad.
That's alright.
Resets. Danny starting another hot lap.
I don't know how the safety car drivers go so fast and they still get it on track. Like, respect to the safety car drivers.
Turns there.
Because they use the petrol.
So far, no sight of Kevin yet.
But it looks like many drivers are entering the track backwards.
Why is Kazoo on?
Oh! And who was that Alpine that just flipped there?
That was NG Jin.
And Jijin. And there goes me.
P9. Kazoo gets a
Yeah.
120. It's not the fastest time.
It's not. There's no Singapore anymore in this. Just saying, but like, you are allowed to go on track.
Young.
I'm just saying. That's all I'm gonna say.
And knee hits the barrier there. And he resets. I think he'll keep going on the medium tires.
Currently
I
looking at the weather forecast, it is still mainly mostly sunny, so everything is looking good.
Rapid rounding the final corner. What's this lap time gonna be? Hitting the curb, getting a bit airborne, and resets. Aborts the lap.
Oh, Ninja gets hit and he smashes into the barrier. Oh,
Oh.
Lord.
That was a big, wow. That's a big one.
I think he just may have done a Roman Grosjean. And he resets.
He was on for a good lap. No one really.
Alex, can you return the car to Rapid? Thank you.
Didn't Kazoo race the race?
Yeah.
Yep, Kazoo won the race.
Why is
I'll
Kazoo
just
on
set a
track?
lap, and then I'm gonna go backwards into the pits.
I just want to go back to round 2 because I think that's the most interesting race we've seen in the qualifier. It was just a great race, but you know, I just have to say, right, that
But race at the
it
top,
was
not the back.
it was the weather forecast that changed the play of the game. So, see if it starts to rain here in Malaysia, then
Taki's lost his front wing.
let's go. Let's go to Taki. He is.
Oh, he's reset.
That.
See, you're talking about Group 2, and it would have been a great race for me as well, if it wasn't raining.
Let's just go back to the standings because I think If it didn't rain, I'm not sure if you would have finished 312 seconds behind.
If it didn't rain, I would have been a lot closer. I just don't know that track. I also have a stock 22 Haas, so I'm gonna upgrade that Haas.
Right,
Or
fully
sub
upgraded
sub
Alpine. Oh, what happened to neither? Just goes what?
All right. Where's Rapid?
Yeah,
So
in the red.
if there's any drivers here in the pits, I'm just
There you
gonna
go.
have a grid walk
Perfect
interview.
stop.
Danny, I think he's getting his car, but Danny, do you have time for a quick interview? All right, Danny, thank you for letting me in the Mercedes pits here. How are you expecting this race to go down? Never mind, I think. Yep, Danny disconnected. So, let's see if... Looks like Ninja's stopped, and here he goes again. And W was in second at the start of this. But Knee continues to hold his 11 seconds, and he goes wide here again. He smashes into the barrier, but he recovers it somehow. I think that was AMW there, just going back. Yes, it was. He passes Knee. And it looks like Knee has lost his his wings. And he's gone
There's a
back
lot of
into the
drivers
pit.
losing their front wing. This is going to be an interesting race to see who.
Oh,
keeps
and he
their-
crashes into the pits. His front
Oh.
tire is gone. And I don't know what happened, but, you know.
Auto repair is off, so sadly you are going to have to get a new carney.
Mm.
Yeah.
Very interesting by neither. Not sure how he managed to do that, but his car
quite the
is...
fault.
I have no clue how that's possible, but, you know.
No, it's because he keeps going backwards. Because once you get a cut solo on, it cancels the pit limit speed.
Yeah. Knee still hasn't got a new car.
What RC? That's race control.
So right, since that moto is not coming, then I will have to assign engine source.
And I think that's Mobile on his hot lap there. He's racing for India. And I think that is Mobile on his hot lap. I think I just noticed that there.
Yeah, I think this is
Oh,
too
final
much
corner.
commentators, to be honest. Like 4 commentators.
That's the 5th lap. Nice.
Mobile with the 1 minute 14 seconds, putting him in 5th for this practice, and he resets.
AMW got a green. What?
MW first green there.
And they're in the 3rd sector. That's weird. Okay, what's the lap time?
AMW's fastest lap right now is 1 minute and 13 seconds. But I think I just saw a Mercedes go wide there. So many cars resetting and so many. Oh, and what happened to AMW there? His tire just exploded, then came back, and there comes the corpse of an Alpine.
I think Nia's given up in preparation for the race.
And still hasn't come out of his pit. But that comes. Oh, what happened to a? Oh,
Trexton?
that did not look very nice for Trexton there. But
Oh my gosh!
Oh my gosh! What just happened?
104 gets a blistering lap time.
And then proceeds to crash, but Ninja back out in his Aston Martin. I think he may be what looks to be maybe the final hot lap of this practice session. We have 2 minutes to restart as it's just about to hit 6:03 local time here in Malaysia.
Riding on board with Danny.
Danny is back, and he a bit wide there, but oh, and what has happened to AMW? He has just
Crashed again.
crashed again. And Danny
Oh,
that
Danny
did
gets
not
a
look
bad
too good
curve.
there. I think that would have been the fastest lap there. But I think going back to Lee's tactic, it's why everyone's using soft tires except we saw him for the remainder of the practice session just using medium. And
Wait, Lee did that
Ninja
in
has
mediums?
crashed in. Ninja lost his front rear and crashed into civilians. But yeah, Nee was using mediums.
Wow. How? Okay. Right. Wow.
And on board here, back with Danny. Goes wide and he crashes. Oh,
Oh,
that
S1
does
has
not
a
look
purple sector
too
1.
good. Going back to Danny there, that did not
Oh,
look good.
oh, he's the wall.
Oh!
And resets. 2 wheels. And the car is riding the wall.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, back to Danny. Oh, he's hit the wall.
But it is 20 seconds until restart here.
So anytime soon, the race control is going to set the race to be open to join. I think I said that correctly, or just whatever, to start the race anytime soon. So, let's go through the lineup. From Australia and New Zealand, we have Pudge, aka AMW, Anthony Taki. Oh, the race has just started, and the
And
drivers.
you've got P1. I think Taki has got P1, EMW P2, Slow P3, Ninja P4, Trexton P5, Nee P6, Mobile P7, and Danny P8.
Yeah, so the race now starting. With just 1 second left on the clock, it is time to race, and the engines are revving up.
And on board here with Nee. On board here with Taki.
Lights out, and away we go. Terrible start from Slowco in the Mercedes. He has dropped several positions. Taki Anthony in the McLaren is under pressure from the Aston Martin of Ninja. Ninja is putting pressure against the Red Bull of Trexton. Trexton is pushing hard against the New Zealand driver. He battles for the lead with the McLaren. Trexton goes wide. Trexton steals the lead.
And it looks like AMW is fighting for second here. I think it's a bit of a lock up there. But I
and
think
everyone's
Taki
fighting
goes
for a second.
wide.
Actually, there's a lot of people fighting for this second place. As
Correct.
currently Ninja and AMW look to be fighting for second
Ninja
place.
goes wide.
Ninja goes wide, and Ninja has an overseer, another unstoppable overseer. That's not going to be good for him. AMW currently leading in second place, but now Nee's gonna steal it. Down the inside goes Nee. He makes the move, and
AMW crashes,
AMW
and I think
crashes.
that Taki has crashed. We need to know what happened there.
Taki is okay. He just goes way too wide.
Nee is currently leading. Trexton has dropped down to second place. I have no idea what he's doing because now he's getting attacked by Ninja and Slowco.
Trexton has missed his braking point.
Nee is the leader with the fastest lap here, and Slow.
Here they go down into turn 1. Slowco trying to make a move, and there goes Slowco into 3rd place. Yeah, we
And there goes a Slow and Ninja battle.
Oh, Knee.
Oh, and Ninja takes the lead there.
Knee has lost multiple positions, and that's Ninja into the lead. Slowco into 2nd. No, this Knee coming back. Knee is coming back.
And that traction.
And Knee,
And
they're
Knee.
going 3 abreast, and they're now going through the corners. 3 abreast into
the battle
into this
perfect.
next section.
Oh!
3 wide.
Oh,
Knee is
it's
going
so wide.
This is absolutely perfect. And now Knee is going to go way
it's
down the
amazing.
inside. He's going to make it maybe down the inside. Now into the next section of corners. And now into the very fast left-hander. He goes down the inside. Nicely done from Knee. This race, he thought he was going to get this place. He tries to take the lead. He breaks to it. He misses his braking zone. And that is Traxton right behind Ninja. But Traxton is going to try to maybe send one down the inside. It's a yellow
it's a
flag.
yellow flag.
That's
Oh,
Traxton behind.
Traxton in the
Wait, actually no,
mobile,
Traxton is still going.
Mobile
Traxton has passed Ninja.
mobile crash.
Under yellow flags. Mobile has crashed. So is that a
Massive crash
safety
at the
car?
bridge.
Mobile has crashed, but it looks like he's already reset the car, so the car is not there anymore, so there will be
No safety car,
It's
and is it going to be
leading
back? Wait, Traxton has passed Knee. What the hell?
This is a very interesting yellow
Oh,
flag
it's giving
here,
the place back.
but it
Yeah, he's
looks
giving
like
the place back.
going into the 4th lap. This
Maybe
makes
4th
interesting
gear.
to see Ninja, Knee, and Traxton. What a phenomenal 3 laps this has been so far. A 3-way battle for first here.
So this is going to be some virtual safety car with all the drivers going on 4th gear.
As Knee is going to lead them away.
I
You're
know,
waiting for the safety car restart.
over the bridge here, going onto the straight.
And now it's going to be green flag running again. And
And it's
now
a green
they're going
flag.
into the final corner. Traxton trying to get on Knee. He's going to start getting on Knee. And maybe down the straight into turn 1. Maybe will he try to size up a move down into turn 1? No, he's just a little too far back. But they go into turn 1. Knee goes a little wide. Is that going to cost him a little bit of time? No, it doesn't look like it. But he's got slow on the exit. He tried to size up a move into turn 7. He tried, but Ninja!
Oh, Knee!
What happened to Knee there? We need to know. He's back.
He's back on track,
Somehow he
but
recovered that, and
Ninja
it
is
looks
dead.
like
Ninja has.
It looks like Traxton is clearing the lead now. Oh, what a battle that was. I don't know what happened to Knee, but it looks like... Oh, a Ninja has lost his front wings. What has happened
While that was
there?
all happening, Anthony pitted goes from the softs onto the mediums.
And that's AMW in 2nd here, trying the gain on Traxton there. 1.6 seconds is separating them both. What a phenomenal 4 laps this has been.
As AMW is now starting catch, I think the Lotus is gonna be back. Maybe he's gonna try to get him. He is closing the gap. It's a 1 second gap now. It's down to 1 second. But now Trax needs to keep pushing to try and get it for.
And I think that's Traxton with the ERS on now.
I think Traxton has used so much ERS to try and get a battle with Knee that he's lost so much ERS. But Knee is gonna start getting on
Excellent driving
Slowco.
by the Lotus right now. And
Knee
he-
goes on the
Lotus
inside of
is
Slowco.
winning.
They are
Oh
side
my
by
God.
side. The Mercedes and the Williams
Traxton.
going side by side. Knee and Slowco. Knee
AMW.
slightly ahead. Down into the bank angle corner. Knee goes on the outside, but he
flips
fails to
them in.
overtake.
AMW hits the sausage curb there, and Traxton trying to get away. I think he has enabled ERS for the 2nd time. Yes, he has.
He gets in front.
Knee spotting Slowco. What are we watching here? What are you watching there? Spirit, as now Knee going all the way around the outside of Slowco.
Great
Nice little
racing.
play. Great racing from these drivers. Spectacular race.
Oh, what happened?
Oh, Knee goes wide.
Knee goes wide.
Knee goes
And
wide.
has
Now
to-
he's gonna have to overtake Slowco again.
On board here with AMW, it looks like that gap has very... It's now 2.3 seconds, but going back to Knee and Slowco here. What great racing there.
As
Wait, is that-
Lee is.
There's a Ferrari's crashed at the end of the bridge.
And what happened to Taki there? He goes wide again.
Taki, I think, is just struggling at the current
And
moment.
I
Black
think
Knight
both-
and Taki, these two are currently 5 and 6.
And just going back here, what has happened to Ninja? It just felt like a few laps ago he was battling for first with
Spirit,
me.
haven't you
And
forgotten Ninja lost his front wing? And
Yeah.
then he had to get
Yeah,
to
he
the
did.
pits. So that is where he lost a lot of time now. He will have to go the long stint.
As Nee will have to start pushing
As we
hard
look
because
at-
he needs to.
Yeah, look at Danny and Black, because both of them are battling each other. Black Knight, Danny, and Taki Antonio. McLaren versus Mercedes down into Sector 2, approaching Sector 3. Mercedes is under pressure from the McLaren. He is slightly pulling away from the McLaren. The Mercedes driver will have to do this smoothly, but the McLaren driver is getting closer. Black
Beppis, I just want to stop you there because Nee and Sloko are going into another battle there. I think
The-
it
the-
just finished there.
No,
with
no,
one
no,
second.
no, they're completely gone, bro.
They are completely gone. There's no battle. The battle right now is Danny.
No, oh, Taki's gone wide. Taki's gone wide, and that's the battle. I mean, I think it's almost officially over because Taki and it's 2 seconds now, the gap, and now, as we see, maybe currently Danny is taking a little bit of a bad line, and Taki is gonna gain a lot more time on that one, and Taki's gonna try to gain back on Danny, but he's gone wide. That is not helping him. As I think Nee has just caught up to the rear of
AMW.
AMW. Yeah, he is just
AMW
caught
and
up.
Nee are separated by 1 second apiece here.
9/10,
But
all right. Now going all the way down the straight. Oh, I think Sloko's gone one in the background. He has, but now down into turn 1. These two are gonna start fighting in the first sector. Nee is gonna start. I think he's furious in that car because he lost the lead, and now he's gonna try to gain it back. He's gonna start charging at AMW. He's gonna.
oh,
try to get
and what
P2 out of
happened
the
to
car.
Jackson? He has crashed.
Crash!
And that's AMW in the lead
Oh,
of
my.
this Malaysian Grand Prix, and there will be a virtual safety car. I think the flag is now yellow. But what had happened to Trex in there? I was just on board with him a second ago, and he crashed.
And it's going to
into
be
the
another
barrier there.
virtual safety car.
10 laps to go here.
I think Trexton went a little too wide on that entry because there's no way you can hit that wall there. That's just the only wall that's near.
Sloko lost his front wing
as
as well.
So yeah, Sloko has lost his front wing. Is Nee gonna decide to pit? This is very early in the race, but he can decide. Maybe even AMW will decide. Are they coming in for Thrasher tires?
AMW is coming
coming
into the pits
in.
now.
Is Nee gonna come
Nee is
in?
coming
Yes,
in.
he
Nee is coming
is.
in
He
too.
is also well.
I
as
think
well
they'll
as coming
both.
in.
I think they'll both go onto the soft tires.
No, it's too early actually.
Yeah, I
Don't
don't
you-
think soft is suitable
I don't
for
think
10
softs
laps.
is gonna be the one. Yeah. It's either mediums or hards. That's like the only two tires.
And,
that make sense.
and
That's the tire manager
AMW
role.
is on mediums here.
As what does Nee go
And
on to?
Nee is
It's
also
mediums.
on mediums. AMW first to enter. First to exit. Sorry. And then there's
Actually, I want to see the battle between Sloko and Black Danny. Who's gonna come out in front? No, actually, no. I think Black Danny just came out in front. But now it's gonna be back to green flag racing. 5 seconds from AMW to Nee now, and
Danny
Nee is
overtakes
gonna.
Sloko in the pits, and Sloko comes out on mediums.
The virtual safety
now-
car has just ruined Nee's chances of battling against AMW.
But he's now gaining again, so this is not really affecting him too much. And now I think he's getting even madder, which is helping him actually. Maybe his fury is actually helping him drive
Oh.
faster. And now he is going absolutely. He's pushing that car to the limits. You can see he's taking really good lines, but he's losing time a little bit. Oh, knee! Yeah, his rage. You can clearly see it's overwhelming him at the current moment. But it looks like AMW is comfortably pulling away. I don't want to say that too early because you all know in Malaysia this is a very, very hard track it's very hard track to go around. As let's see what if he can catch back up. It looks like he did. He caught only by a few hundredths of a second back to AMW, and now he's gonna have to start catching second by second because if he doesn't, he's not gonna win this race.
Going back to AMW now, not in a chance. When I thought this race was going to start, would I think a Lotus would be leading this race? Absolutely incredible.
As now Nee has a purple sector, this means he is going to start gaining on AMW by a lot. He's gonna take that fastest lap maybe off of AMW. He's gonna try it actually.
Nee not activating ERS at the moment.
It's got
The
two
current
purple
moment now he's gonna go through into the final section. He has two purple sectors. This is very interesting. 4 seconds now is the gap, but it's gonna close even more.
And
I
he
think Nee
activated
can see
ERS
it.
here.
As now around the final corner goes AMW. He's gonna try to keep that lead. Oh, nice and easy. But now here comes Nee. He's gonna go across the line.
3 seconds.
Three purple sectors, and that is 3.2 now. The
That
gap
is-
from Nee to
8/10
AMW.
taken out in one sector. That is massive.
Indeed it
That
is.
is excellent driving here.
And remember, he made
What
a
is the
mistake.
yellow
Oh, the
flag?
yellow flag.
Slow-
What has
Sloko!
happened? We need
What
to know.
happened?
Sloko! Look at Sloko!
Oh, Sloko! He is in
my
the
gosh.
stand.
He's
Oh
in
my.
the stands. How has he done that?
Oh my
Oh.
god!
I think
This
we
is
need
I think
horrible.
he's
a
just killed people. I think he's just killed
Danny
people.
has entered the pits here.
Well, luckily those are cardboard cutouts. If those are real people, oh my god, that will have to be an instant red flag.
A ninja is in third here now, with Danny and exiting the pits here. Taki goes into fourth, but I think Danny and Taki may be entering a battle soon. But going back to AMW and Nee, that was excellent
I think the
driving.
safety car has kind of ruined Nee's chances at the current moment.
Nee was certainly gaining, and that just happened just a little bit at the wrong timing here. But I think
Round the final corner goes AMW.
I'm gonna need to see a replay for that. That was massive. What happened?
yeah, if you could somehow.
Did
And
anyone
now
see it
back to
happen?
racing. Who has the better restart is going to be the question. We're going to tell it by sector 1. Ninja back up into third place now. He's now comfortably in third place in no man's land, and now he can clear. He's in clear and now can push properly. As now you can see Nee in the background. He's right there. As here comes AMW across the first sector line, and here comes Nee across the first sector line at 2.2. You can clearly see that Nee had a better restart than AMW, or it's just up to his pace really that helped him. As Nee goes a little wide on the banking, but now it's not going to really affect him.
I'm just coming back here. Danny and Taki are coming in for a battle here. It's gonna be close here.
As now going all the way through
Danny-
into turn 2. Danny is going
Danny
to try to make
takes
it down the
it,
inside,
and
and he does make it.
he is into fourth there.
Masterclass driving from the
Tack-
Mercedes
and-
driver in Black Danny. But
and
now he has
Tacky
to do the
trying to
defense.
gain.
Oh, McLaren has gotten wide. This
And
has
just
affected
going
his
back.
chances.
Oh, and Nee just flips his back rear tires there. But he has decreased.
The gap has increased now to 3.2. It's been fluctuating between 3 seconds to 2 seconds. And I think AMW has made a mistake because Nee is way closer than he used to be.
Indeed
Way
he
up
is.
there.
He's way closer than he was.
Just
Back-
go. Just
Back
go
just
back.
oh, AMW getting a bit of a bump there, and now here comes Nee going through the first second line. It's 1.1, so Indeed, did AMW get a mistake somewhere, and now he's getting bumps. He's also getting the bumps. Now going through the corner, AMW had the worst of the line out of there, and now it's gonna close down to 5/10 now, around 5/10 to 6/10 at the current moment. Now going through the corner, it might be 5 to 6/10. Yes, it is 5/10, as my calculations are correct. And now going through into the bridge, now around into the bridge now. Here they go.
He is catching rapidly,
and now going down into the final corner. Here comes knee.
AMW has run out of ERS.
And I think that's knee going into it.
Knee down the inside. Is he gonna make? He's gonna size up a move down the inside into turn one.
Coming forward now, he's in the lead.
He's fighting back, and now here comes knee.
This is knee. Gets it, and he's leading this Grand Prix.
Off this Malaysian Grand Prix, but now. The AMW still fighting back. AMW trying to get back to lead, but knee has done a beautiful switchback, and now he's back in the lead. But here comes AMW right back down the inside. He's
No!
he's gonna get it.
Leading.
First place.
AMW has gotten way too wide. Knee takes the lead. What a beautiful battle that was throughout the entire lap.
Oh, they're going back at it again, but it looks
AMW has run out of ERS.
And it looks like Taki lost his front wing as both of them overtakes the McLaren.
But just going back to the incident with Slowco, have we got any updates on that and how it happened?
Still in the grandstand. No idea how it happened.
Thank you for that. Just going back to the battle that just happened between Knee and AMW, I think it will happen again sometime within the next 4 laps. But Beppis, what do you think of that battle that just happened? Absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, it was obviously the battle of the mindset here because there's no collision, so it's already up to the whoever has the cleanest line here in Malaysia, and also who has the smoothest driving style. As you can see on board, both AMW and Knee, they have very smooth throttle input, very smooth steering input, and this is going to affect because as you can see earlier, the reason why AMW lost the lead was because he went too wide. He braked way too late compared to Knee. As we can see here, Knee lost control.
He's spinning the lead back. And this is going to be another battle that we're gonna have to go through now. And now Knee is right on there on that car. He's right on the gearbox, and he's gonna start fighting AMW again. He's gonna have to he's gonna have to redo all the work again. He was in a comfortable lead, but now AMW side, and it's gonna be up into first place, and that is it for now. But can AMW size up a move down into
catching up.
He's gonna try for it down the inside, maybe down the inside. And he gets the exit though. It's gonna be side by side. They're chucking for position to 2. Here they go. AMW looking to the outside, getting out of the switch back on Knee. He's gonna try it, and now it's turn 2. They go in the first place. He's still holding that first place, and now Knee comfortably in first place.
But the battle is not over yet. AMW is continuing to put pressure on the Williams driver. Knee is going to defend against the Lotus driver now, against this turn. As we can see, down into sector 2, both drivers are now going to approach the bumpy parts.
Get another slipstream here on this corner.
AMW goes on the inside. AMW tries to overtake, but he can't make the move.
A bit wide there on the back.
He
there.
outbraked himself right there.
Well
And now,
But
looks
I
like Knee
think
is going to be
it's
comfortable.
not over yet as 5/10 are separating the 2 drivers.
This race is going to be very interesting between these 2 drivers of AMW and Knee. Constant battle for the last 16 laps.
2
AMW
laps to go here, and it has just been non-stop action between these 2 drivers.
That's round the final corner.
Meanwhile,
It's going to be
Taki is-
lap 17. Taki has been lapped once more, and he's on the inters.
is on the inters for some reason. Why?
I don't know. I think it's just the Ferrari strategies right there.
AMW is now trying to catch up 1 second.
But I think what he had laps ago is already gone because Knee is already outpacing him.
Indeed it is. The gap is increasing. AMW just simply don't have any answer to Ni's pace. So, if I was AMW, the only way to win left is to put pressure on Ni so that hopefully he can make a mistake, and that is the moment where you have to seize it.
I think the main reason Ni has taken the lead was that bank there. By going back to when Ni was in the lead for the first time, and AMW got that slipstream entering the bank. That was just masterclass driving there, just pressuring him, just pressure. This has been a phenomenal race, and hopefully in the final lap here that's about to go down, Ni entering the final straight here, going into the final lap here. It's all or nothing now. AMW needs to push. It's all or nothing.
But it looks like he just simply does not have any pace. I'm not sure whether he has already lost the tire grip, because he has been pushing very, very hard, but Ni has a better driving style there. I think Ni has saved up those tires, so that is why Ni has a much faster pace.
What I just saw there, AMW using ERS, but Ni, I think he's just not using it, and the rear tires go up a bit there. Going back, entering Slowco there. AMW on the bank there. 2 seconds.
With
2.5 seconds.
With only one more sector to go, Ni has the win in the basket. So all he has to do is just finish in one piece. As long as he don't make any unnecessary mistake, Ni is going to win here in Malaysia and wins for India. But then again, we are not sure because we have to calculate on the points. Because remember, Trexton is out of the race.
Around the final corner goes Ni. He's gonna come home to win the Malaysian Grand Prix. Ni wins here for India, and he's gonna take home the win, and he's gonna cherish it. It's gonna be one of the books today because it's been one of the hardest battles here in BFWC.
Ni, absolutely great racing. He came, he saw, and he conquered Sepang. Amazing races. And I think that's AMW coming in second. It was a very, very close battle there. Phenomenal, non-stop action. And I think that has been the best race of the qualifier so far. And I think that is India going through.
No, it's not. We have to watch out for Ninja, because if Ninja finishes, Australia will have more points than India.
Yeah. And now, round the final
Finishing the podium off.
It's gonna finish on the podium, and it's gonna be Australia winning.
Ignore to do racing.
Australia has officially won.
Taki's going backwards.
Taki
adding more points to the tally, and that is going to be Australia officially in first place. He is wiggling his car across the line. He's gonna try to finish it. He's gonna go around, and now he's gonna do a 360, and now he's gonna go officially across the line.
That was an amazing race.
A hectic race where two drivers fighting for the win.
See, first few laps there, it was three-way battle for first there, and Ninja just couldn't retain it. He lost his front wings, and that, I think, was why Ninja came third. But honestly, great racing by Ni and AMW all throughout this race. What a race it has.
Yes, well, congratulations to Trexton for holding the lead for at the start. He was doing pretty good.
And so, if I could just redirect everyone to the podium game now.
Oh my god, that was a race and a half.
Indeed
God,
it is.
I
Wow.
I can't wait to see the highlights of that.
Almost think my voice on fucking Ni and
I barely have any chance to commentate any action.
My bad.
It's alright.
Yeah,
you guys did
I'm
amazing.
sorry, Spirit. I'm also sorry. I'm sorry.
It's alright. You guys did an amazing
just
job
let it
commentating, to be honestly. So I will just take the cake here and do the reporting job. The interviewing part. Yep.
All right. Spirit. I think we have a change of hands here. We have. I think now Beppis is now the Will Buxton.
Lovely.
I think.
Now, as we can
Will
see
Buxton
here,
for now.
the representative from Australia, we have Pudge. So, as we can see here, Pudge, tell us, how are you feeling winning for Australia in second place? Tell us, how are you feeling? And go through, how was the battle with Knee especially? Tell us all. Oh, okay, sure. Let me give you VC perms.
There, just ask him to raise his hand. Something.
Invite to speak.
But what a race that is to remember. I just can't
Alright.
wait to see the highlights
Can
on
you
that.
speak, Pudge?
No,
We cannot hear you.
it's not here. It's not here.
Can't talk. Alright, so never mind.
Let's see if he wants to go. There you go. There you go.
Pudge, tell us, how are you feeling? Congratulations on second place, but winning for Australia.
Yeah. Well, it's pretty good. I think I just got lucky with Truxton crashing out early. Unlucky to him.
Yeah, indeed. How can you tell us about your team in Australia? They performed amazing. 3 finishes compared to India and Europe 1.
Yeah, so Koala, he came into this race 0 practice, and Taki, obviously, we just knew he was racing here for fun, but luckily, both of them didn't crash, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, so can you tell us, how are you feeling winning the express pass to the quarterfinals?
Well, so, you said on the final lap, I think I lost pace to Knee or something?
Yep.
That's because my arm was cramping.
Oh, I see. Wow. Anyway, tell us your battle between Knee and yourself. How did it go?
Obviously, there was a Kevin dude from India, and he told me I would be carried by Sir Koala and Taki. So that gave me a lot of motivation to beat Knee. And luckily I didn't, but still was a good result.
Yeah. Anyway, that was an amazing time talking to you. Head up to the cooldown room, and we will see you soon in the podium celebration.
Alright,
Alright.
thank you.
Taki, do you have time for an interview, Taki?
Wait, why am I a server with no one?
Wait, where's
Where's everyone? I'm in a server by my own.
Alright,
Regenerate.
if I could redirect you all just to the cooldown room while I get the trophies sorted
I've
out.
got the
in
official
the-
word on what happened to Sloko.
Yeah, so
It was a bug. The car kept accelerating and just went straight on into the wall. Luckily, no cardboard cutouts were harmed, but there is a lot of damage to the grandstand, so that will have to be fixed.
anyway, that was a great report, Nathan. Thank you very much. Let's go on with Nee, the race winner. Nee, can you tell us, how are you feeling? Even though you tried so hard, but India will have to settle for second. How are you feeling? Tell us what you think. I felt really good after having a great battle after so long. Unfortunately, T-Rex crashed and the rest couldn't attend. In the first few laps, I was struggling a lot and lost 5 to 6 seconds, but I caught up. Alright, so can you tell us what is India's next strategy then? Our next strat is to be consistent. That was a really simple answer, D. Thank you very much. So, head up to the podium game. We will celebrate podium very soon. Alright, so can we have all the participants of the race to wait inside the cooldown room, and I will each individually call out your team one by one. Thank you very much. So please wait at the cooldown room. Alright, everybody get ready. In third place, we have Europe. One.
Oh.
And then in second place, we have India, represented by Nee and Traxton. And then in first place goes to Australia, with represented by Pudge, Anthony, and Koala. We shall now play the national anthem of Australia. Now it's time for the
What are you doing?
champagne.
No, I told you. Let's go. Meow. Get over here. Or get over here. Get over here. Get over here. I am become that destroyer of worlds.
And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. That was the qualifiers Group 4. What an amazing battle between India and Australia, as well as Europe 1. That was an amazing battle. But more to come in the elimination stage starting next week. My name is Bipis, this is Alex and Spirit and Nash Manel, reporting from IFRBC in BFWC. We will see you next week. And until then, goodbye.
Guys, you want to know something?
Oh my god.
I forgot to record that.
Are you joking?